4 years ago when we started our first day at the corporate headquarters of Abercrombie & Fitch in Columbus. And Vivian and I happened to be sitting next to each other on our first day of work. I was incredibly reluctant about this job. And in particular, I was really sort of reserved about our coworkers. They seemed really into fashion. Not in the I read Vogue and catch up on New York Fashion Week kind of way, but in the, oh my God, did you see that really cute boy in the hallway? Kind of way. Vivian and I exchanged pleasantries and started a chat before the HR rep came in to start the day. And the exchange went something like this. Hi, I'm Vivian. What's your name? Of course, Vivian, the gregarious one, started the conversation. I said, I'm Jennie. She said, where are you from? What school did you go to? I said, I'm from Santa Barbara, California, and I went to Princeton. I just graduated from there. What about you? She said, I'm from Boston. I went to Harvard. I graduated in 2005, but I just got back from Prague where I finished my Fulbright scholarship. And my ears perked up, because after that brief exchange, I knew that Vivian and I did not see Abercrombie & Fitch as our lifetime career achievement. And we were not planning to stay there too long. And I knew we were going to be fast friends. But how fast of friends, I really could never have imagined. Only 4 months later, in November, I left Abercrombie & Fitch to take care of my mother who was diagnosed with breast cancer. So technically, Vivian and I only knew each other for 4 months before we started our own long-distance relationship. Sorry.
Exact same way.
Sorry. In those 4 months, however, we created a strong bond. Viv would come over on Thursday nights, and we would watch Grey's Anatomy and cry together. We'd carpool to work and make morning breaks to go to the cafeteria to eat oatmeal with chocolate chips, which is a concoction that Vivian introduced me to. On the weekends, we'd meet up at Whole Foods and then go to Filene's basement and buy everything that was ridiculously cheap. And best of all, Viv, the incredible chef, didn't judge me when I made her macaroni and cheese out of a box and ate whipped cream straight from the can. My friendship with Vivian is hard to explain to many people. Vivian served as a bridesmaid in our wedding in July, and many people will ask how long we had known each other. 4 years? They would reply skeptically. She's your best friend, and you've known her for 4 years? And I would usually point out that we actually only had known each other for 4 months. Just to, make a point. So, in my husband, I found my life partner and my soulmate, and the same is true of Vivian and Ben. But in Vivian, I feel like I found my soul sister. Someone who is always honest, someone you can trust with anything, and someone whose presence in your life not only makes you a better person, but makes your life better as well. My dad and I recently had a conversation about family. I was telling him that it made me sad that I wasn't able to develop a relationship with my older half-siblings who are 18 and 20 years older than I am. Oh, I just looked at Vivian. My dad told me family isn't just who you are related to by blood. It's the people who will be there for you no matter what, the people who love you unconditionally, and who you can always count on. Vivian is that kind of family. Vivian and I have created a friendship and bond over the last few years that time and distance could never break, because they were created over just that, time and distance. We met up and went skiing in Taos together. We get to see each other more frequently now that Ben is in D.C. Thank you, Ben. And we talk to each other on almost a daily basis, and even a multi-daily basis. Chris and I just returned from 2 weeks in Thailand for our honeymoon, and after the requisite phone call home to my parents to let them know that I was alive, the next phone call I made was to Vivian. Because you've all known Vivian, most of you, some of you have known her longer than I have, you don't need to be reminded how smart, funny, talented, and stylish she is. But since many of you are family or know her, or have known her for quite some time, I'm here to tell you that in addition to being all of those qualities, Vivian is above all else the most amazingly loyal and wonderful friend. Ben, I know you don't need this reminder, but congratulations on finding such a special woman and snatching her up. Vivi, I cannot begin to thank you and tell you how honored I am when you asked me to play this most special part in your most special day. And I can't wait to stand next to you as you take this important step in your life. My life is infinitely better because